Alright, so just wanted to make another quick video. I recently just dealt with an asshole on an app trying to buy something. And I wanted to take a minute to talk about assholes, people who are just generally mean and nasty to other people and animals and whatever else. The environment, whatever, right? So, I just wanted to say that, yeah, there are a lot of people that are assholes. There are probably more assholes than decent or good people in the world. So, honestly, I think for those of you who are really good people and would save a life no matter what cost it is to you, or no matter who the person is, even if you don't know them, really think about your choice, alright? Examine what's going on, alright? Now, I'm not in any way condoning any violence or anything like that. I'm just saying that if someone were... Okay, let's say, for example, there was this asshole picking on some overweight construction workers or something like that, right? He was picking on them or something, right? He was goating them on, egging them on and stuff, And then, like, all of a sudden, you see a huge I-beam heading right for this guy. You know what? Just go like this. What I-beam? I didn't see that. Nobody knows what you saw. And I know there are people who are like, okay, but, that goes against your morals. You gotta save this guy. Right? Think about this for a second. If this guy is an asshole, and he's doing this to some construction workers he doesn't even know, and he's really that much of a dick, would saving him bring any kind of goodness to the world? Or would it just bring more suffering and more people and animals being picked on? See, the thing is, there are people that are just plain jerks, idiots, or assholes, and they're just never going to change. That's a fact. There are some people who just never change. No matter how much you want them to or whatever, Someone who freaking beats his wife half to death every night is not going to change their spots, Leopards can't change their spots or whatever, There are some people who can change and are willing to change, Whatever. But for these people, these assholes, who are just really nasty people, I think, honestly, we should just not care about these people. Don't give them the satisfaction of getting what they want. And I don't mean as, like your teacher tells you or your mother tells you. Alright. I mean hardcore not give a shit about these people. Let's say some guy accidentally picks up some chemicals instead of his cup of, or his water bottle that's right next to it. Don't give a crap. Let him drink it. He wasn't paying attention. He was making fun of that waitress over there. And let's say there's some guy, he's freaking jogging or something or whatever, and he starts making fun of some fat guy who's also jogging. Right? Okay? Yeah, and there's like a pit or something, or a manhole cover is open, right? He's walking right towards it. You didn't see that. Just let this asshole let natural selection happen. Natural selection is not just for the dumb. It's for the assholes, too. And I'm going to tell you right now, people who are, assholes, you really got to think about this, yeah. Yeah, they may bring some contributions to the world, such as monetary gain, stuff like that. Kind of going towards the economy or whatever. But they don't really do much other than that. They may provide a service, but they may be assholes while doing it. So, I mean, I've seen plenty of people who work in the food industry who are just straight up dicks, and I'm pretty sure spit in my food several times, even though I did nothing to them. I just asked for a refill, and they have refills. It's like he probably got mad because had to walk all the way to the other side and get the refill because the machine over there was broken. Whatever, it doesn't matter. Point is, people are dicks, and regardless of if you think, oh, maybe they do bring some contribution to the world, clearly, if they're that much of a dick, then the contribution they bring is not worth the grief and aggravation they cause to everyone else and everything else. So next time you see that idiot who's freaking leaning over a bridge, laughing at some dope who fell off a boat and is swimming, trying to get back on the boat, and then he slips. Don't catch him. Don't catch him. Like, and you're not really in the wrong, alright? Just say you didn't see it, right? Then again, I'm not really condoning any of this, but because legally can't. But I tell you, people, sometimes people really abuse the gift of life. They really do. And I'm not saying it's not that they deserve it or don't deserve it. It's that when you start to abuse life of others as well as yourself, it's at that point it's pretty much like you got to sit back and evaluate if your life is worth it, and others have to do the same. I'm not saying go out and start beating people to death or something like that. I cannot stress that strongly enough. I'm just saying, especially if you can't get to the person in time, just let the danger happen. Let natural selection happen. Alright? Because all that, it's not worth it. Really, it's not. And the less assholes in the world, and the more they see that we're really not caring about them, the more they see that, the more things are going to start to change for the better. Anyway, I'm out.